My name is Brian Keever. I'm an instructional designer with Shoreline's e-learning department, and I'll be your presenter today. Once you've logged into Canvas, this is the first page that you'll see. This is called the dashboard. The dashboard contains your navigation tools. It can contain announcements from the college. It contains a summary of events from your classes. It contains tiles for each of your classes that you're enrolled in. So first, let's look at the navigation tools. We have the buttons here along the left-hand side. We have our dashboard button. We have a button for courses. Even though my courses are showing here in separate tiles, I can customize this view. If I click on courses, I see the 4 courses that are reflected in the dashboard view in tiles, but I also have a link for all courses. I may have some old or other courses that I want to add or remove from the list, and if that's the case, I can click on all courses, and I will see a list of all the courses that my login is associated with. To control which courses show on that home view, I can click and turn the stars gold to make them appear on the dashboard view, or click the stars till they turn gray to make them hidden from the dashboard view. The next button down on the navigation menu you may or may not see. This is the Groups button. You'll only see this Groups button if one or more of the instructors in your classes actually use this Groups functionality, so you may not see this button. The next button here is the Calendar view. Canvas contains a calendar view that helps students organize and keep track of upcoming due dates. Each class will be color-coded and shows here on the menu, and I can click on those color-coded selections to turn on and off the entries in the calendar view. The next button down is the Inbox. Canvas contains an email-like messaging system. I can come in to this messaging system and create a new message by clicking on the Compose New Message. I want to select the course. In this case, I'll be using this Canvas training course, and I can select the people that I want the message to go to. In this case, the instructor on the course, which is myself. Now if I click Teachers, I see I'm listed here, and I'm going to give it a subject. And I can compose my message and click Send. And that message will go now to the instructor of my class, and they can reply back through this system. The next button we're going to see here is our Account button. And under Account, I have several options here. We're going to start with the Profile. So as a student in Canvas, I have a profile that I can set up, and that can include biographical information, links that I want to share with others, and a photo. I can upload the photo by hovering over the photo, waiting for the little pencil icon to appear, and click that, and I can use this set of tools to either upload a new picture, or if I happen to have a webcam attached to my computer, I can take a picture right now and attach that, and cancel out of that. I can also edit the profile information by clicking this Edit Profile button, and Canvas will allow me to edit the biographical information and add any links or URLs that I'd like to save. Cancel out of that. Next, we're going to go back to the Account button, click on that, and check out the Settings page. In Settings, there's some information about my account. Primarily what I'm interested in on this page is the email address and potentially other contact methods. If I have an additional email address that I want Canvas to be aware of, I can add that in here. And if I have additional contact methods that I want to add, such as text messaging, I can register that here. Next, we're going to go back, click on the Account button again, and The next page down is the notifications page. So by setting my notifications, I can control how much information and how frequently I get the information from Canvas. This information can include information about course activities, due dates, grading policies, course contents, announcements, and on and on. So it may not mean much to you as you first get started, but as you progress through the quarter, you'll see messages come in from Canvas, and you may decide that you want to increase or decrease the amount of information you're getting in your email from Canvas. This page is where we can do that. We can pick the topic of or the type of information. We can come over here and choose whether we want to be notified right away, in a daily summary, in a weekly summary, or not at all. Each topic that's listed here has those same choices. Next, we're going to go back to our Account button. Click on Files is the next page. Canvas will allow me to store files that I might need to use and access for my classes here in the Canvas environment. Next, we're going to go back and click on the Account button. We'll talk about ePortfolios later, but I do need to see my logout features here. So if I'm ready to log out of Canvas, I just click on the Logout button and I can close the browser and make sure that no one else can access my account. So now let's return back to the dashboard view. And that concludes today's presentation. If you have questions on today's topic or any other e-learning questions, please feel free to contact us at 206-546-6966 or email us at elearning@shoreline.edu. Thanks for watching.